The Gaming Awards, everybody. The Gaming Awards.
Oh my god.
It's here again.
2, 5, 7.
Obviously, we know Breath of the Wild won last year. It was absolutely stunning. Breath of the Wild is still an amazing game. But, okay, so...
Just because you didn't like it doesn't mean
that
that everybody does.
So, the Game of the Year. So, the candidates for Game of the Year are Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man,
Never heard of it.
Monster Hunter,
Keep up with him.
and Red Dead 2. Okay. So, I have not played a lot of these games. Only game I've actually played on this list is Celeste. Because I really like platformers. And it's a really, really good game. Celeste is absolutely stunning of a game. And to watch the speedrun is absolutely amazing. To watch those people speedrun it. So, I haven't voted on this yet only because, like, I would normally choose Celeste, but I think it's unfair because I haven't played the other ones. What do you guys think?
I think it's a draw between God of War and Spider-Man. I haven't played Red Dead yet, but Red Dead has gotten so much good reviews for it. It's kind of like I want to do a three-way tie, but at the same time, I feel like Red Dead is still so new in the market right now that Spider-Man and God of War have been out long enough for people to actually...
Yeah, but that's not a denominating factor, how long it's been out.
All right, well, either
I
way.
thought it was, though.
No, it's not.
But it is for movies?
No.
All right, well then,
It's not for movies either.
It's going to probably be Spider-Man, God of War, Red Dead.
Yeah.
Like, this may be one of those three. I think God of War was done in some sense beautifully with the artistic value of how they did it. Like, how
Even
they
though
made
you
it.
hate the controls.
Yeah, they wish they brought it back to the original way. I wish they did. It was easier. Spider-Man was basically really good, and I can't wait to play that when I get the bundle from Walmart. I can't wait to play that. Now, Red Dead, I've been watching video after video after video after video of Red Dead, and I cannot wait to play this game because it is amazing, and I love the mechanics in this. So it's between those.
It's really tough. Like you said, I haven't played Red Dead. Spider-Man's great, but I really like Spider-Man, but I don't think it's like, oh my god, Game of the Year material. It's between God of War and Red Dead.
Yeah, so, well, we'll follow up on this once they're decided. So, let's see.
Some of the other ones.
If it's Celeste, I'm going to freaking be amazed, but... Celeste is an absolutely stunning game if you're a fan of platformers.
Destiny doesn't look too bad. I was watching one of our friends play it, and it doesn't look too bad.
So, this is best ongoing game, so this isn't actually released so much.
Yeah,
this is like games that have gotten major updates in 2018. So, obviously, No Man's Skies, which is crazy. That's actually on the list. Destiny, Fortnite, Overwatch, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six.
Can we be real here? We already know the winner is going to be Fortnite. We already know this.
Okay. Fortnite has done a lot of changes, but they're not like... Obviously, they're groundbreaking in the amount of players they have. Yes. But as far as innovation, it's hard to say. I would say...
If for innovation, it'd be No Man's Sky.
Yeah, that's what I'll say. No Man's Skies is actually probably really close for the innovation. And other than that, I would say Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, because they've done some really cool new levels and stuff. They've actually innovated quite a bit with that, how that game plays.
I really think Fortnite at this point. Fortnite's so damn popular now. There's no reason why it's not going to get the vote.
It's possible, but we'll see though.
It depends on who does the voting.
We do. You can vote right here. You can vote right now.
Okay. So it's a viewer choice award.
It's viewer's choice, yeah.
Right.
So best game direction. And I personally think,
as in, what's that mean? Game direction.
Creative vision and innovation in the game.
Yeah, how you design the game, what you make people feel.
I can't read it.
So A Way Out, Detroit Becoming Human.
That was a pretty cool game.
God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead 2. I distinctly chose Detroit Becoming Human because I don't know. Did you guys ever watch show Humans?
The one on Fox? I didn't watch it.
No. Well, they brought it to Fox, but it's a British TV show, technically.
What was it about?
It's about androids in the future and slowly becoming sentient.
Oh yeah, no. I didn't see that.
And this is actually what this game's about. It's about these androids and they're becoming sentient, and you're playing one of these androids, and you're starting to realize, wait, these people are actually they're having feelings. And they're getting treated like dirt. Absolute dirt, and everything you do has a consequence. on how things happen, how people die, and you play through the game, and then you get a rating on after you die of how good you did and what you did and stuff like that. And it's really cool, and it's really somewhat emotional sometimes, and it's a really cool direction for a video game.
I think with this one, it's kind of like the three big ones: Spider-Man, Red Dead, and God of War. Yeah, I think that those make a little bit of sense for this, but I think it's gonna be between God of War and Detroit. Detroit and Become Human. I think Detroit Becoming Human, it probably will end up getting it. God of War was great, but I think the category for being Game of the Year is kind of like where it's gonna be for that.
Well, no, God of War could definitely, because like I said, their story was extremely compelling. It's probably the best God of War story there has been yet, because of the depth of the story and the emotional aspect of the story.
You're right. Yeah,
like it really made people feel something for the game and for the character.
It's gonna be between Detroit Become Human and God of War.
I think so too. I think Spider-Man was cool, but it's with so much Marvel stuff out, it's just another Marvel story. I mean, it's neat. It's not groundbreaking. And Red Dead, it's neat. Granted, it's huge, but we don't know how in depth. There's a lot of dialogue, obviously, but we don't know how in depth that is. How some people might know. And A Way Out, I don't know a whole lot about that game.
I want to play that one.
That should be on the best new genre type game, because you have to play. It's a 2-player game of these guys breaking out of prison, and you have to work together to get out.
Yeah,
which is a cool idea.
I don't know. So, okay, best narrative.
It tells me
So, I think a lot of people are going to assume Red Dead might win this because of the dialogue that's in it. But just because it's a lot of dialogue doesn't mean it's good dialogue. Obviously, I voted for Detroit Become Human because the dialogue is what made you believe these things were becoming sentient. That's why I voted for it. But it's hard with this one because I think Life is Strange will also be a huge contender as well. Life is Strange 2 was absolutely stunning. But so was God of War. There's all these games in this list. Becoming Human. Christopher Judge, who played Kratos.
Yeah, I'd rather have anything win but Octopath. That game is just...
Yeah, but okay, even if you don't like that kind of game, you gotta respect how beautiful and how well done that game is.
That game is not beautiful. It's a side picture that moves.
No, it's not actually. It's a 3D realm. That's a 3D picture. You don't see it as 3D because it's made to look to your perspective as 2D, but it's 3D.
What's Celeste?
Celeste is a side scroller.
Wow.
It's a really good game though. It's a really stupid hard side scroller. but it is fun. It is really fun. And out of all these games for the independent, I think Celeste should easily win that. It most likely will. Dead Cells might have a chance at that, but I don't know. Best mobile game. I think Fortnite will probably take it.
Really?
Only reason why is because PUBG has kind of dropped off a little bit lately, so that's why I think Fortnite will definitely take it. Best VR game.
I'm trying to get there. Okay.
Best VR.
Donut County. What the hell?
Best VR. I've never played any of these games.
Yeah.
Well, but I would say actually no. I have watched many video of Tetris Effect. That's not simply a VR game, but it is freaking beautiful. And people that are fans of Tetris say it's so much better playing it in VR actually, because the rest of the world shuts off on you, so you can concentrate. People like it. So.
I saw that 0 Hour game, the store the other day.
Yeah. Best action game.
Freaking Chrome. Oh my God,
I would say
Chrome.
best action game. If they're considering Mega Man 11 action game, I would say it needs to take it. Mega Man 11 was absolutely freaking amazing. Call of Duty was good. It looks good. It's fun to play, but it isn't crazy innovative either. But Mega Man 11 is freaking awesome. It is everything a Mega Man fan wanted.
Best action adventure. Oh, this is gonna be tough.
I would say Spider-Man for this one.
Yeah, Spider-Man's gonna take this one.
That would make sense.
Yeah, Spider-Man's most likely gonna take that one easily. But and obviously best role-playing game. Obviously, you know, I would bet my left arm Octopath Traveler is gonna take this by a landslide.
Well, we'll see if he has a left arm next week, everybody.
I would say,
the following week.
like I wanted to get Grim's opinion on Dragon Quest 11 because I've heard that's absolutely freaking amazing, and I haven't played it yet. That might have a close. It's gonna be close with that one, maybe if anything, but nothing else is gonna come close to Octopath Traveler. It is a freaking piece of work of this year, absolutely stunning piece of work, and the sales showed it. But we're gonna be moving on to technology soon. But the last best fighting game, real quick. Obviously we had Blaze Blue Plus Tag Battle, Dragon Ball Z, Soul Calibur 6, and Street Fighter 5 Arcade, which I don't even know why that's in that category. Street Fighter 5 came out like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Dragon Ball.
All the arcade edition added was added arcade mode to it. That really isn't considered a new game, so that's not a candidate, in my opinion. But Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, what's weird is Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle and Dragon Ball are done by the same exact people. So they have 2 games on this list. But Cross Tag Battle is, I think, a distinctly superior game. It has a lot more to it than Dragon Ball Fighter Z. And the reason why is because obviously Dragon Ball Fighter Z has some of it seems a lot the same. It's because of the characters. If you watch Dragon Ball, you know a lot of the same thing happens with amongst a lot of the characters. So some of the things might seem a little bland. Where Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle is 4 different games put into one, with a lot of stuff to it, a real lot of stuff, and you can pair up characters from like Blaze Blue and Under Night Inverse. Like, it's really cool in that aspect, and they all have their own original moves. So I think I voted for that, even though I'd probably Dragon Ball is going to win. But we're going to move on. This is the ending of the gaming portion of the podcast.
Friday.
We will check on these results after the fact and see who won. I really hope Blaze Blue wins and Octopath Traveler. I know Octopath Traveler won. That said, but Blaze Blue I don't think is going to win, but we'll see.